name is Michael Salter. I'm an associate professor of art and the director of digital arts, and I've been here 7 years. So yeah, I use a lot of styrofoam, but it really became out of a need for something that was around. I needed some free material, and there was a lot of it, and it was kind of interesting, and so I basically just started to stick it together, and to me it started to look like robots. I had an inclination after an uninterested failed attempt at being a marketing major. I realized that what I was interested in marketing as an undergraduate was actually the creative part of it, and the image part of that creative part. So I found my way into the art school and became a major in graphic design, and a double major actually in graphic design and sculpture. My undergraduate is a Bachelor in Fine Arts, which means I have a very round, holistic understanding and exposure to traditional fine art studios. It's really rooted in drawing and making, and so even though I went on to have a brief and somewhat successful commercial career, to me, communicating an idea that creates discourse or inquiry or critical thinking in some fashion is more interesting than selling socks or dog food. So art making for me was the most genuine and interesting and engaging experience I can imagine. For me, making work is an impulsive, obsessive, non-stop activity. So I never really stop and plan a whole lot. I'm just always working all the time. It's just the way I approach it. When it comes to an installation in particular, I have several series or bodies of works that just simply come together. And it's actually more of a design problem than anything else, because my work has been about the same thing for the last 15 years. It's going to lead me back to Beijing next year. It's not official yet, but I think I'll be doing a 6-week tour with a colleague of mine who I collaborate with, and we will both teach and exhibit work over the course of 6 weeks. I hope that kind of psychologically, like conceptually, my work brings me to like a more pointed, more acute, more interesting place. It sounds so simple, but I think it's a really pretty cool idea, is to take something that's really obvious and look at it entirely differently. And I think when you look at the styrofoam sort of sculptures, they do that. They transcend what they originally were and they become something else. That is kind of a little bit of magic that I'm after.